Festive season road safety initiatives kicked into high gear this month, and the South African Liquor Brandowners Association wants to help. It's joining hands once again with the RTMC, that's the Road Traffic Management Corporation, in a bid to reduce the number of deaths on our roads. For more on this effort, I'm joined now by Pamela Nkuna, the Chairperson of the SA Liquor Brandowners Association in Johannesburg. Mrs. Nkuna, good afternoon, and thank you very much, Ms. Nkuna, for your time this afternoon. Exactly what are these initiatives that you are part of as the Liquor Brandowners Association?
Thank you so much, and good afternoon to the viewers. We actually concentrate on evidence-based methodology, which shows that our focus areas should be underage drinking, binge drinking, and road safety. And for this festive season in particular, I think we all know that road safety is a serious concern, not only in the festive season, but throughout the year, 365 days. So our primary concern is now to focus on reducing road fatalities and to support government and to partner to ensure that the harmful consumption of alcohol is not abused.
So what are you actually doing? I mean, year in and year out, we come to this time of the year, the festive season. You've got campaigns that the government runs like Arrive Alive. You've got localized efforts. Now you are partnering with the RTMC. What exactly are you doing, I mean, actively?
In terms of what we are actively doing, we've now partnered with the Road Traffic Management Corporation and the National Department of Transport with the alcohol evidence centers. These alcohol evidence centers are actually a game changer to road safety in South Africa. They are a difference between testing blood samples and breath alcohol testing. So the game changer is now that you can test breath alcohol consumption, and you can get a quicker conviction if somebody is under the influence of alcohol versus your blood alcohol concentration, which goes to the laboratories, which goes to the courts, and takes a very long time to get a successful conviction. But with the new technology that we have in terms of the alcohol evidence centers, which are both mobile and in the form of a building, you can get a speedy conviction, and that will send a strong message to South Africans to say, do not drink and drive.
Yeah, that's sounds like it's a game changer indeed. But that's after the effect, when somebody's being stopped at a roadblock or when there's been an accident. There should be a step before then, roundabout awareness. Is your association in part of any awareness creating activities around the issue of drinking and driving, drinking and walking?
Ken, you're absolutely right. The Industry Association are very proud to be part of this association because they now look at it in a very different way, where they actually use research and evidence to say what are the issues. If there's a target for road fatalities to be reduced by 50%, how can we do an intervention or do something that directly correlates to reduce road fatalities in South Africa? And to your point, a step before is the entire alcohol industry is working very closely with national, provincial, and local law enforcement officers to create awareness and education around road fatalities. We are encouraging society to each and every one of us take individual accountability to be an ambassador in terms of road safety, and to ensure that by taking steps like making sure that you do not use your cell phone while you're driving, ensuring that you're not speeding, ensuring that your vehicle is roadworthy, and ensuring that you do not drink and drive. These are important steps that you can take to save a life of yourself, your friends, your colleagues, your loved ones, and to make sure that society can deal with this problem of road safety in a very intelligent manner.
Now, Ms. Nkuna, how is your association going to measure success during this campaign? Is it going to be about the reduced number of deaths, reduced number of accidents? How are you going to be going back to your members and say, hey guys, we were successful in this campaign this festive season?
So working in partnership with the Department of Transport and the RTMC, we are able to get statistics that show that in terms of the hotspots, in terms of where the road fatality intervention is placed, there are reduction of fatalities, reduction of crashes, and in terms of the alcohol evidence center in particular, there should be an increase in successful prosecutions of drunk drivers.
So those would be also, yeah, sorry, continue, ma'am.
Yeah, also there are many initiatives where education and awareness, working hand in hand with the likes of the JMPD and the South African Police Services, help us to work hand in hand with their crime statistics to see how not only road safety, but underage drinking and binge drinking is also where people say it's contributing to crime. The crime stats are also hand in hand to say, and a road safety initiative can actually have an implication that reduces crime.
Okay, so your key indicators will include reduced number of accidents where there was drunk driving, reduced number of fatalities where there may have been influence of alcohol and such. So, just very briefly, before I let you go, Ms. Nkuna, you said this is going to be an ongoing thing in terms of this campaign to make sure that people drink responsibly and don't drive and cause accidents. I have a question for you because in the past few months, each time we've had a lockdown around alcohol, I've asked this question to various role players. And now, just a short while ago, the Minister of Police, Bheki Cele, I played a bite where he says, at the weekends when there's alcohol involved, we see a rise in gender-based violence. Would your Brand Owners Association support an initiative where, based on the lessons of lockdowns, alcohol sale hours are reduced and the alcohol age is increased to 21 instead of the current 18 years?
Well, Dan, we are fully compliant and supporting government in their initiatives to reduce harmful consumption. I really appreciate what the Minister of Police mentioned earlier. So what that teaches us is that he's also looking at research and evidence-based. So we need to be looking at things differently from an industry point of view. We want to do it in an intelligent and smart way. We want to make sure that every initiative that we do it is evidence-based. And it does have a clear and concise KPI that can actually make an impact, the desired impact that we need in South Africa. So we are here to support initiatives that are evidence-based and initiatives that are there to make, to reduce the harmful consumption of alcohol. We are very supportive of it, but we also need to ensure that it's a 360 approach. You can't just do one initiative and expect to get the desired impact of reducing harmful consumption. You need to make sure that you're doing it in a very intelligent way, where your research is done, your evidence is done, you're dealing with the hotspots, and the initiative that you are doing must have a direct impact to reduce harmful consumption in South Africa.
Ms. Pamela Nkuna, thank you very much for your time. I'm sure we'll talk again in the near future. She's, of course, the chairperson of the South Africa Liquor Brand Owners Association.